Hey, it's BrickNerd2K16, and today I have LEGO Friends 41101. The Grand Hotel contains 1,552 pieces and retails for $119.99. And there is a lot of stuff in this set that is not the Grand Hotel, so let's get rid of the Grand Hotel and take a look at some of that stuff first. Okay, so let's start off with some of the smaller stuff in the set. You can see what we're left with now. So first we get this outdoor seating arrangement. You get one small little table and 4 chairs. The chairs are all made the same. They have some stickers there for the cushions, and you can arrange them in any way that you want. You can also adjust the back if they want to lie down or not. On the table you have 2 drinks. One of them is apparently a strawberry drink. There's that nice printed towel there, and one of them is some other bubbly green one. You also get this little food or beverage cart, and you can have one of your hotel assistants grab this. There's just a little handle there. Doesn't really work because you can't turn their hands, but you can sort of make it look like they're pushing it along. And on there's a green drink. There's sort of an ice cream cone, a croissant, and then there is also a cookie came out. There's a cookie piece in there as well. So lots of cool little snacks. There's also a pretzel on the side, and that just is on wheels so you can wheel it away. When you're done with it, chairs you can sit a Lego mini doll at, and you can they're very delicate, these figs, you can sit them at the table like that and pose them if you want. Next are some pieces for probably inside the Grand Hotel. You have a very nice grand piano there. And let me turn that around. You can see Andrea can sit at that. It's just hard to keep that moving. As I said, they're very delicate and they don't balance that well. Another grand sort of sticker piece there for that cushion. It's just on a nice transparent 2x2 round brick. There's also a saxophone there, and you can give that to a mini doll to play. Now, it's not like the one that came in the collectible minifig series. That one had the black print on it for right at the top there. So it had black printing right at the top there. This one does not. It's just a sort of a pearl gold piece with no printing on it. But there's also a little stage, and you can pop the grand piano off there. It's just attached by one stud, and you can move that around if you want to use it somewhere else. There's a nice checkered pattern there. There's also a little stage here. You can have one of your mini dolls sing. You can adjust the mic. Yeah. And Stephanie is doing some karaoke maybe, while Andrea's playing the piano. Inside the piano you can see they have tried to imitate the strings, and they also have, this is the little piece that keeps the top up, and it's a very nice piano. There's no foot pedals though, so that's the only sort of disappointment there. But they are working on such a small scale, so it's hard to fit all that in. But yeah, also on the inside there is a little inside bar table with some beverages on, a sparkling sort of yellow drink. There's this milkshake maybe. You got some ones in some cans or bottles, and then you also have this bottle piece. The bottle piece is actually supposed to be a dark translucent grey, but couldn't find that piece, so it's just using a translucent one there. That's fine. There's also a little lamp at the edge of the table, and some more stickers for the cushions. You can fit 4 mini dolls at this table. I just put 2 on there, but you can fit 4 on if you wish. They are obviously, again, very easy to knock off though, so yeah. And if you have other mini dolls, you can obviously fill up more of the seats and have people still at the stage. So you can sort of arrange it like that or like this. It depends how you want to do it. Next up, you do get a taxi. Before I look at that, I want to look at this piece here. This is a sort of a luggage car, and it's very simple build. You get 2 pink suitcases that you can put on it, and they fit in there pretty nice, like that. And then you can have your bellman. You can push this. There's actually a nice bar that goes like that, so you can actually make it look like he's pushing it along, which is nice. But you can take him off of there, and then this is our taxi. You can fit 4 mini dolls in there, 1 driver and 3 passengers, and they just slide in with those pieces, the pink pieces there. This adds some friction between their legs, which just holds them in place, and these pieces work really well. There is the trunk or the boot that opens up, and inside is 1 suitcase. You can just fit 1 suitcase. It's very small, but it's nice that they added that. Makes some more play. And they have curved off there at the back. Because it's all black, it's hard to sort of focus in on some of that detail, but you can see it's using some nice wheels, and it's actually relatively small considering the fact that it can fit 4 people in. There's a sticker there on the top that says taxi. And there's some nice detail there on the front, some grille pieces and some lights. You still get those pieces that stick out for the wing mirrors. But, oops, it does sort of explode when you do that. So be careful when you do that. I have to fix that now. The taxi, and yes, there is still more stuff in this set. That is not the Grand Hotel. So there is just so much stuff in the set. It's amazing, 1,500 pieces. This is probably the definition of a big set, just all this stuff. But you get 2 of these. They're just little fence pieces. You could use them as little barriers in front of the Grand Hotel. You could just use them for decorative elements if you wanted to take all of this stuff, some chairs, and say like an outdoor porch scene. You could do that. And the fountain is really nice. This piece definitely makes it look like you can see them with that water running down into the shell and then overflowing into the base there. Fortunately, you can still see some of that, but unless they had a very specialized part, they couldn't have fixed that. But it is very nice. It is just a bit weak from the back here. If you push it, it's nothing holding it up on the front of the shell. There are some flower decorations there, and on the back, and it's pretty bland. Yeah, a nice little frog on the top in gold. On the back, obviously you can see there's some water leaking through, so they should probably fix that. And then you still get these 2, and they just have some butterflies and nice flowers on. Okay, we can finally move on to the Grand Hotel. And now there's a lot to this build, so in order to show it to you more effectively, it is a modular build. Thank you, so I could pop this all off like so, and I could pop the roof off this. Sort of see that. But yeah, it is all modular, and the elevator pops off like that, so you can move that around. But yeah, let's just start off by taking a look. So this is the grand entrance, and grand it is. You have some flowers and some flower bowls off to the side, some lights, some red carpet treatment. You can actually walk up to the front, some nice gold pillars here, and you'll notice that all those golds there don't match. There are some that are lighter than others. But that's okay, it gives it an interesting look. The door does spin like so. Very smooth, and you can put a mini figure on here. You just take Olivia here. She can stand there and go around inside. You can pick her up on the other side. On the outside, there are 2 stickers above the door that say Grand Hotel. There's also a stand here on the side entrance to the cafe. Nothing on that side. And then you can also open those doors. They have some nice steps leading up to them and some decoration above. Some nice scroll elements above there. And that one is not really lined up properly. I don't know if that's where it's supposed to be, but or did we build it wrong? Hopefully not. It looks like it's the way it's supposed to be. I think we built it right, maybe. In the inside, there's that same checkered pattern that I showed you from under the piano, and there's a nice coffee stand, and sort of food items. Maybe they switch this out for your gourmet breakfast in the morning. There's the reception area over there, but first we can take a look at this area here, and you can pop it out. It's just on 2 jumper plates here. We move this off to the side. I'll just show you that. There's a little slice of cheese here under this under this glass dome here, so you can get to that. There's some nice little biscuit treats here, some cookies, a peppermint type thing, and a strawberry. There's lots and lots of cups, so you can get some drinks here. Maybe this is a coffee dispenser on the end, or maybe it could be dispensing some soda if you want. It can dispense whatever you want. There's also another little tap on the top for this little coffee cup, I guess. It's the only one that will fit up there. So you can imagine these to be whatever you want. So taking a look at the inside again, you probably noticed this nice chandelier, and for easy way for me to show it to you, it just all lifts up, and that's what it looks like underneath. You make 8 of these type builds, and then there's just a translucent yellow 2x2 brick in there with some pieces on the bottom and a crystal, and that's just all hooked down there, so you can give it some flexibility. You could maybe use it as a spotlight if someone's playing the piano. If you want, it's up to you. Now over here at reception, this does not pop out on slider pieces, so I have to show you in there the best I can. There is a nice computer check-in system. It's sort of showing the 2 room keys you have and who is using them at what time. Now on the other side here is the little newspaper rack, and there are 2 printed elements in here. One of them is that I love HLC, Heart Lake City postcard in there, has nothing on the back. The other is this newspaper, which I believe is exclusive, showing off some dog competitions there and some music thing there. But yeah, those are nice elements to get in the set. But there is also a $100 bill, and behind the check-in desk are multiple time zones. So if you just got off the plane and you have no idea where you are in relationship to where you came from, there is a print or a stickered element here. Basically shows the time zones of LA, Heart Lake City, and Tokyo. And if you want to use your math skills and figure out where in the world Heart Lake City is, I think we determined it was in the New York sort of time region. It's how many? Actually, no, it must be behind there. Anyway, you can do math skills and look at your geography books to figure out where in the world Heart Lake City is. And that just sticks on up there. You do get 2 gold key elements. Now there aren't any doors on the room, so you can't really use these, but it's nice to have them there. There's also a drawer underneath there, which you could store your $100 bill in. And there's also one last stickered element there, which is basically just showing you what they got at the cafe: some coffee, some cookies, and some muffins or cupcakes. But yeah, that's it for the lobby. So here is your first room, or your first suite. It comes with basically just one large bed, and you can lie a minifig down on that so they can have some sweet dreams. It isn't actually like long enough. Their legs sort of hang off the end, but they can sit up in it alright. And yeah, they have a little stool here and a desk here with a letterpiece on it, and maybe some perfumes or fragrances here with those heart gem pieces on top. There's also a pink lipstick one, and there's supposed to be a blue hairbrush there, but I could not find it for this review. Another sticker there, another sticker there, lots of stickers on the set. And as you'll find with the other room, there is a balcony, and you can fit sort of one person. It's only one stud. There's only one stud in between the door and the fence, so you do sort of have to just sort of stay in that one position. You can't walk forward, but you can actually get a couple minifigs up there. If you want them side by side, you can get a couple minifigs on the balcony, so it's always nice to be able to include many people in one place. And then there's another gold frog, cool pieces, and then some flower decorative elements there. You can see some more of that decoration there on the side. This is the door that's going to be to the elevator, and this is the door that leads on to the other room. The other room is right here. So basically when you put them on the Grand Hotel, that's what they look like, and I realise now this grey piece there got stuck to the the piece that goes on top of it. That's what it should look like. But now that's basically what that looks like when you set it on top of the lobby. Here's your second suite, or maybe you can imagine that they could be connected. You have two beds, that would make some sense there. This room, it does include the bathroom. There's some more checkered patterns there. A nice shower head there with a blue and red tile there indicating the hot and cold taps. There's a nice glass piece there indicated by the translucent tile, and a bathrobe courtesy of the Grand Hotel. You can see the logo just there and there. So that sort of shows you that it's given to you free from the hotel. There is a TV there that shows you the Popstar limo set. Apparently our Popstar friend who's not in this set is going on to an award ceremony maybe. But that's a nice stickered piece there. That's also a sticker, the bathrobe piece. And that's a sticker there on the bed. You can take the bed out. It's just a small bed. And like the other bed, their legs do hang off the end there. It works maybe a bit better. You can sit them up like that. And as I already showed you on the other one, there's a balcony. The only difference is that on this one, it is on the opposite side. Or maybe they're like this. You could also arrange them like this. Again, they are modular, so gives it a bit of an interesting look. Maybe this is the one we're looking at, and you can fit two people on there, as I showed you before. Now, the final level is the roof, and this is the first half of it. It has a smoother machine here with some orange and purple studs in there to indicate some food there that's being blended. You also have some other things around here. I'm not really sure on what they are, but maybe they're just to decorate your smoothie if you want. There's also this nice lounge chair that you can have one of your minifigs lie on. It's very nice build. You get this piece there, can just go back so they can sort of sit down on it like so. And that's a pretty good look. That's a pretty good look. On the front of that, not much detail. This is at the top, so you have to imagine this being at the top of the Grand Hotel, and I'll show you all that again in just a minute. The other half is here, and that's what they look like together. Now on this other side there is a pool, and you can take Stephanie. She's probably going to be the best for this, as she's already looks like she's dressed ready for the pool. There is a sticker there on the bottom of the pool to indicate some tiles, but of course that's all just imaginary. If you want to, I guess you could fill this up with water. Couldn't hurt, I guess. You might get some of the pieces wet and there are some gaps between that, but if you want to fill this up with water, go right ahead. I won't stop you. There's some plant detail there, and then there's a little nice translucent umbrella piece there. So if it's getting so hot outside, they can just stand under there to get some shade, sort of. It's a bit low down, honestly. Last piece is the tallest piece in the set, and it's your working elevator. It goes all the way to the top. It's extremely tall. We'll start off at the bottom. Sticker piece on that piece, sticker on that piece, sticker on that piece, sticker on that piece. They've literally covered up all the good big, large window pieces with stickers. There is, though, another of my favourite golden frogs up there. So that is good. Some more flower elements. You can see a theme throughout this entire building. And above each level are stickers to indicate which level you're on. You've got level 1, level 2, or level 3. And the elevator does work. There's more red carpet down there. You can fit 2 mini dolls on it. It has been successful with 2 mini dolls on it, but I recommend just one. It's sort of hard to get them on. There's a stickered piece in there, which is just the buttons to tell you, ask you which floor you would like to go to. And if we take Stephanie here, we can put her in there. It's a bit hard for people with big fingers, but luckily mine are barely small enough so they work. And you can take her up to the 3rd floor, all the way up to the 3rd floor, without having to stop at the 2nd. And yeah, she's now at the 3rd floor. You can also drop her down to the 2nd floor. And how that's working is basically just this simple, ever so simple technic mechanism, is that when you want to go to a different level, you just pull this out, and it slides up and down. It could be smooth, it does catch, but you can get it to be pretty smooth if you just press everything down. And then there are these ball pins pieces, and you just put that over that, and it holds it in place. So yeah, it's a very nice elevator piece. But yeah, there's nothing more to say about it. It's not much detail. There is just a bit of a gap. If you can see, this is the door to the rooms, and this is the elevator. There's a stud gap, so do be careful. We wouldn't want you to get stuck. And since there is no door between the elevator and the room, then you should probably be careful if you're stepping out when the elevator's not there, because it would be a shame. You might land on someone that was in the elevator, and you might also break your head. But you know, the dangers of elevators. So yeah, she can easily just fall down there if it wasn't there. So make sure you are always safe around elevators. Now, the top of the elevator, I really have to lean it down to show you, but it's a little DJ booth station. You can see there's a little record turntable. You can spin it around, put that on it. It probably looks better there. And there is a speaker off to the side there, and that just angles down right on top of the pool and the smoothie bar area. There's also a red flag on top that you can see is very, very close to you. But yeah, some more flower elements. So here's one last look at the set, but did you think we were done? If you did, well then you forgot about the minifigs. We're going to take a look at those now. Alright, so here are the 3 Lego Friends minifigs. You got Stephanie on the left, Olivia in the middle, and on the right you have Andrea. Now, as you can see in Stephanie's hair, there's a hairpiece, and you can put that in any of the 3 girls' hair. You can see some sort of torso printing. We've got this all before, so nothing new here, I don't think. Stephanie looks like she's ready to get right in the pool. But, yeah, apparently this hotel is not really anywhere in a cold climate. Or at least they didn't dress for a cold climate. But yeah, nothing much to see on these Friends minifigs. The mini dolls. They just have some basic printing. Nothing on the back except for Stephanie. See, there's some printing there. And the hair pieces are all made of a rubber. And you can put hair pieces in each of them with the hole on the top. You can't really see it in Andrea's, but it's right there. But yeah, so if you haven't seen these mini doll minifigs before, don't know how you haven't, but that's basically what they look like. 2 more are included in the set, and on the left here is Sarah, and on the right is Nate. Now Nate, if you take off his cap, he actually comes with an alternative hairpiece when he's not working. You can see the detail on some of the torso. Is not much for Nate, but on Sarah, she does have some gold printing there, and it looks like she's the manager and Nate is the bellboy or the taxi driver, whichever you want him to be. Again, no back printing on them, and these ones don't actually have holes on the head to put the accessories in, but there you go. Still, there's more. You get one grey kitten, and we've seen that many times in the LEGO Friends line, and the same can be said for this little poodle here on the left, who has some printing for a collar there, and some nice printing on the face. Same with the cat also has some dark grey stripes. Right, here's one last look at everything you get in the set. Man, this has been going on for a while now, but, yeah, you're probably wondering how many people would actually buy this set, considering, it's $120 and has 1,500 pieces. Well, believe it or not, this was the 5th best-selling set of LEGO for 2015, so it goes to show that quite a few people will buy this set, and it's an amazing set. It's a really, really, really cool set. But, yeah, definitely one I recommend getting if you're into the City line or the Friends line or any line, because it's a great display piece. There's so much to it. There's so much playability. It's amazing. Just an amazing set. So definitely recommend getting this if you can. If not, that's okay. You don't have to. But these are obviously my opinions. If you have different opinions, you can leave them down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember to leave a like and subscribe.